What's up, Alphas? It's your boy, Alphas May, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And it's Thursday. I'm with the bots, and it's just a fan.
OVR.
Okay.
How's everybody doing today? How's everybody? Everybody good?
Yo, great.
Another day.
Great.
I already
Woke
know
up,
it's gonna
can't
get
complain.
ugly, so I mean,
So
I'm
everybody,
here with what it is.
everybody good. Everybody doing great. Everybody having a good time. I feel y'all. This is a beautiful Thursday. Hope you are having a good time. Hope you like and subscribe. Subscribe to our overall 99 Sports channel. We having a lot of fun on there. We do Monday morning quarterbacks, all that stuff. Follow the guys. Links in the descriptions. Hit that notification bell if you like the podcast and other things. Because we're about to get spicy. And we're going to talk about a scandal first. I'm going to let Tori tell us a little bit about the Toei scandal.
Well, basically, it falls down to this Toei Animation, which for the people that don't know, they're the creators, well, the animators of Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, basically any reputable mainstream shonen that you're probably thinking of, Toei owns the rights to. So, they've been doing this for years, and it's really messed up. It's a show of how you can abuse the YouTube claim system, and the thing that's really brought it to light is this channel called Not Mark. He does predominantly anime content, a lot of One Piece, a lot of Dragon Ball Z, but most of this stuff is like reviews. You know what I mean? He's not one of these YouTubers that's playing the episode in the background and then talking over it. I mean, he does like drawings and commentary and like real, actually well planned out like breakdowns of episodes. So he puts a lot of production value into it. All of this stuff falls clearly into fair use. Every bit of it. And that's the messed up part. Because I think he said, and there's been multiple people, but he said it started, he looked at his phone and they had taken down one video, and then an hour or so went by, they had took down 12 videos, and he said by the time he woke up the next morning, they had claimed over 150 videos. And he tried to reach out to YouTube for help, and his YouTube manager then told him to dispute the claims. But see, the problem with the YouTube algorithm is that you can only dispute so many claims at a time. So for him to go and dispute every claim in the range of how YouTube has their claim system set up, it would literally take him 30 years, I think they calculated, to get all of his videos back, even though they all fell in fair use. So it's really just, and like I said, they took down videos that were just him drawing characters from Dragon Ball Z from scratch, him just talking about One Piece and having a short still come up of the scene he's talking about. And I mean, he's literally put hundreds of hours into this video, and for them to just come and take the revenue for 150, I mean, luckily he didn't get any strikes from it, because if you know anything about YouTube, 150 strikes, your channel would be gone instantly. You know what I mean? So, and even through the ones he's disputed so far, and I'm going to call this a win for him, he's gotten back so far, I believe they said 19 of the 150 videos that they took from him. Even though all 150, definitely he totally respected the fair use laws and didn't do anything wrong. It's a blatant corporation abusing YouTube's algorithm to hinder a creator just for stupid stuff. And the real bad part about it is that they've paid him for promo multiple times before. So it's like, I mean, I think that's sort of how it's self-explanatory how bad that is, but yeah. basically, and he's just the one they've done it to on the largest scale. There's been plenty of other YouTubers that have gotten claims, some have even gotten strikes from just using random stills of Toei animation. So basically, it's Toei's in a war against anime YouTubers, and they're winning because YouTube's system's broken.
To be fair, it's not really that clear cut. Like a couple of issues with it. A couple of issues with it is the fact that Toei Animation is not an American-based company; they're in Japan.
Exactly,
So
and that comes to the Japanese culture as a whole coming in.
Yeah,
like they just sort of look at internet bad when it comes to looking at YouTube in a bit of
it puts YouTube in a bit of a bind because fair use is an American policy.
Yeah, they don't want to be legally held for
Japan has
anything.
their own standards with it, which has been problems for years because not even just Toei Animation, they're just the newest one on the block. Nintendo for years has been screwing over many YouTube creators with the fact of trying to like use their video games, any of their likenesses of any of their products. They've been messing with YouTube for years. So this is not the first time that a Japanese-based company that's pretty big has just come across. I mean, even now.
But Nintendo got better since the advent of Twitch.
Yeah, Nintendo has gotten better about it because there's multiple Pokemon channels that are actually surviving now. So before
Twitch,
Mario speedruns killed it for him. They wouldn't play him.
Yeah, but before Twitch, they wasn't. They really banned anything. But then they realized, we can put people on Twitch.
That's just. I feel bad for the guy because to think that you put that because he's got a full staff that he pays, and to have that many videos go just like that, and you just lost all that revenue.
I mean, it's tough because not only that, he almost is going to have to redo his entire channel because they're probably going to try to strike him in the future.
But that's the thing where, like I said, where they've paid him for promotion before, like multiple times. Like, couldn't you do like a read? I don't know if it's just the internet because I feel like it's just they don't like it being seen in Japan almost. So if you could do like a region block and just because he had a really tactful response to it, where he had a Japanese translator come on and explain the whole situation to Toei in Japanese. I thought that was super smart. I'd have never thought about doing it like that. But he had a whole Japanese translator come on and explain the whole situation to Toei, if anyone from Toei ever sees the video. But I mean, he's a big enough YouTuber and Twitter's a thing, so I find it hard to believe that no one, whether or not it does anything, I mean, he got back 19 of the videos so far, which is a lot more than most people have done. So, I mean, I guess there is a chance.
I mean, the only other thing that I've seen is that he's tried to talk to YouTube and some of the solutions. Now, some of the solutions they come with that could block. Like you said, like they may have a problem with it being shown in Japan. So one of the solutions is that he could block his videos from being seen in Japan. Which would take away the right of Japan having an issue with it and only be seen in America, which would constitute unfair use, which you get him the videos back, but he would just lose.
But can you do that though?
Revenue.
Like,
he can
do they have a way? Because I thought wouldn't YouTube have to do that though? Like, I don't know. Can you do that as a channel creator? Is there a setting where you can go through and change your region where they can? I don't think.
Oh no!
I think that's
he can't
YouTube.
do that, but like a YouTube
so
manager,
that would be something YouTube would have to do. Okay, YouTube would have to do that for
my self-made channel almost banned in Korea.
Yeah,
don't go talking about
he would have to do it.
Oh no!
It's just the only other way is he has to do like
a bunch of videos. And when I was in
the videos I've seen on Korea are crazy. Let's just hope 4chan be making stuff look extra. But Reddit and 4chan, they make Korea look extra crazy.
Well, I mean, even with this, like this will make me have to redo the channel because it almost make him afraid to continue doing the work that's got his channel popular because he'd be afraid of them flagging out another 50 videos just for the heck of it. Even if you get it right this time, there's nothing preventing Toei from doing it again. Just off the habit because they only released 19 of them. Oh boy.
But
So it's
I
really
just
difficult. I guess Toei is just the newest Japanese company to cause issues with. Like I said, Nintendo's gotten better, even though anything Mario related is still dang near red flag if you try to
but
do
they
it.
let you
Like
get
any of
Pokemon now, so they're easing up on the IP a little bit.
My question is
I know
this.
any mods from Mario still get taken down. Like all that's still gone. So it's
All the speed runs that they show glitches and stuff in, all that stuff gets.
so like they're still Nintendo's gotten better, but I guess Toei's just the new one on the block when it comes to anime, and that one's gonna be rough because, like I said,
Yeah, that's
YouTube's
gonna be
gonna be
real
in
rough
the.
because that's a big anime production company. Like
Toei,
it's gonna be hard.
Toei better relax.
They got
I mean,
to.
it's gonna be
They're just
it's
like.
in the middle.
Remember when LeBron said we're top heavy as shit? That's what Toei is. So they need to calm down.
Yeah.
Like you got Dragon Ball Z, you got Sailor Moon,
One Piece.
you got One Piece. There it is. After that, you got fringe stuff like Fist of the North Star. I love that movie. Not everybody knows.
I mean, I understand it.
Series
I
is
know
good
YouTube
too.
is not going to lose the revenue of an overseas company for one YouTube creator. I can tell you that right now. So they're gonna try to work with them, but I mean, it's only so much they can do. They're not going to piss off an entire company for one YouTube creator. That's not going to happen. So,
But I don't know if they do it.
So what happens if we don't get Dragon Ball Super anymore? What does that do for Japan, or what does that do for Toei? What if they say, you know what, no more Dragon Ball Z content, no more of that? How does that benefit them? I've seen a lot of posts on Twitter where they've been posting stuff about how something happened, and then people are retweeting and saying, so what does that mean to me? So Toei, you get mad and say, you know what, we're not airing this over here. How does that help you? How does that help you? If you get that mad about what's going on, how does that help that studio? Are they content with just the bread? If you content with the bread you make in Japan,
I think that's honestly could be what it is. If we're being real, like the way they treat it.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a dumb strategy because
it's stupid.
Stupid, but
Disney loves YouTubers. Disney invited a whole like 200 of them to the premiere the other day. Like, hey,
you know how many Star Wars
if you do love them,
I will show you this movie early. You will review it early. Just don't give me spoilers until this
like Disney's America. Japan has their own different set of rules, and they don't necessarily deal with Americans the same way.
That's why I thought he was. That's why I thought he was smart for having a Japanese translator go through and explain his situation.
Disney understand how much money they make off of it.
Man. Because he said altogether it was 3 or 4 years worth of his work that they claimed, like altogether.
Let's make merch together, and I'll make some money off of it. You make money off of it.
I got Hot Topic. I got Dragon Ball Z.
Boycott Dragon Ball superheroes.
I got a lot of stuff. Hell, this came from Walmart.
Hey,
so
they show me we get taken down.
Japan, man, I know y'all hot shit. I know y'all hot shit and y'all doing what y'all gotta do, but yo, don't burn the bridge over this one and say, you know what, we're so prideful in our culture and what we do, because
don't act like you don't need this Western love.
It's a lot of rappers in Japan, I know that, and they be trapping. But I don't see Atlanta going to go sue nobody, so I'm going by my business. I don't see Italy sue Japan for having the Yakuza. I don't see none of that stuff, man. Don't play with me, man. That's wrong, man.
Take it easy.
Y'all gotta chill, relax, man, because y'all top heavy. Everything else that y'all do, outside of One Piece and Dragon Ball Z and hell, even Zodiac, what is it, Warriors of the Zodiac? That had a limited run on two.
Miss us with your weak Netflix series.
They used to come on at 7 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon.
That'd be honest. Sony about to buy them.
Sony about to buy who?
We know it. Sony,
Sony
own
talk about Sony.
Sony own everything Toei own.
Hey, did you see where the president of the PlayStation Network got called out for being a you know what?
Yeah, we saw that was
that's like one of the senior, not the president of Sony itself.
Yeah. Isn't it like the vice president of PlayStation Network? I thought it was some obscure title. I didn't think he was like
Let me see exactly his title.
I was about to say.
top
Y'all need
notch.
to
I
understand.
know it was apropos that he was wearing the PlayStation
Yo,
5 shirt.
listen. We talked about Toei, and they probably already give us the yellow check mark. So
Look,
any
It was
50-year-old white
we don't
man,
know if Joe
I
started
don't
this
trust.
it
against
was just
Japan
that
as a whole, so Sony can
one.
get it too.
I mean, one, it was their senior vice president of engineering, so like just one of the important
Oh,
people. Two, I would not mind if Sony actually bought Toei, because if they did, Sony is now mainly based, I think, in California. So they're gonna be a lot more cooler with America.
yeah,
I
a
would have
lot
no
more
problem
liberal with
it.
the intellectual property. That's for sure.
I would have no problem with it, because they would be way cooler, because they are now
Look,
based in
Montay
America as
always
far as
got
I
the
know. I think
logical
they're in
take.
California.
Good
I
for
think they're in
him.
California. So I'm good with it. We'll see though. We'll see. I hope he get his channel stuff back, because that's
Yeah.
something.
Hey, didn't Funimation bought Crunchyroll, or
That's
was
what-
it the other way around?
No, Sony just bought Crunchyroll.
Sony
Funimation
bought
just
Crunchyroll.
done.
No, that's what I was
Sony
asking you.
that
What is Funimation doing? What is
On the
Funimation
Sony?
doing?
That's Sony.
Mm.
Yeah,
They're
okay. I
partnering
was
with
gonna
It
say,
is?
yeah,
Ooh.
It's a wrap.
Sony do it.
Toei just need to go ahead and get under the umbrella.
Yeah, somebody's mad at Toei. They trying to hold on to that pride. I know that Japan historically has always kept outsiders out. They've been good at that.
Yeah.
They did that for a long time. That shit dead, bro.
Island nation.
Y'all got a dominoes over there. Calm down.
Your economy looking mad weak. Don't forget
Kill it, man.
1942.
Okay. All right.
We ain't over here playing with y'all. This is still America, son.
What's the next topic?
Done with him already.
I'm not even gonna review it. Normally, cause Joe faced me on here, we get a yellow check mark every time, and then I review it and I'm like, "Oh, your video good." I'm like, "Yes, I know. We didn't even cuss in the video." And
They really
then,
need to stop
We didn't cuss.
doing that.
but this time, yeah, I'm not even gonna dispute it. Not even need to. All right.
Hey, we
Done
got.
with him.
Speaking of reviewing old school.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
What's that?
Zelmay,
What's that?
if Toei come to you and say, keep that dude, Unico Williams, off of your show and we'll support you.
Nobody
Where
gonna
am
tell
I
me what
going?
to. Nobody gonna tell me what to do.
Huh?
Let's go.
Nobody tell me
He
what
says
to do.
that, and then on the next stream, hello, new representative of Toei Animation, right
we got
here.
We
Young
got a
Del
replacement
Man
coming in
himself.
from Sunny
I'm going a
headquarters.
little solo now. Gonna be a
The
little
new-
different
the
to show,
new
but I
best
appreciate
on
y'all
the mic.
joining with me.
They cut the check, folks.
He was like, he was like, oh, the man that went turncoat on us.
Have him come in, Jimmy. Buy your merch.
Nico gonna have a betrayal video on YouTube next, and we're like,
Oh,
man,
this
the
is
struggles of the
hey,
business
the real
world.
story behind Overall 99 Media.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
coming.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah.
nobody telling me what to do. That's why I do this. If I wanted that, I'll just sell out to these other companies that
My man
want me to do
said-
stuff on my own. Like, hey, do this for me.
I just watched
That's
the
gonna be his
Pacer
new
game
thing.
where they had
On my
Manscaped on the
That's
court.
why I do this.
Sell
Get
out,
on the
bro.
front of the shirt, Toei Animation on the corner. Like,
Got the little white and black circle in the side of the channel. They switched the colors up and everything.
I don't even know why. We don't even really talk anime that much. I don't even know why. But okay.
Hey, you better
No,
leave us
Just
alone,
convert
Toei.
over
We
to a
ain't
full
playing with
anime
you.
channel. Crazy.
They're gonna go back and find the thumbnails. You better watch out. You put Joe's head over the wrong person.
There's your thumbnail. Put me over Goku.
Let's go.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be Super Saiyan
Spirit
Blue.
bomb. No, it's gotta be a spirit bomb. Joe came with the war talks.
Put
Joe gonna have a first new video. He gonna have his head over Vegeta and Trevor head gonna be over Frieza. Gonna get shot through the
It's
heart.
gotta be Beerus. You gotta put Joe on Beerus for
I
this
was
one.
done by overall 99. I
We
gave
need
him my
purple
all.
face Joe. Purple face Joe with the cat body.
They ain't calling me Joe Budden out here.
You ain't hey, Roy and Maul ain't doing too bad though. They kicking in 84K on the first day every week, bro. That's not bad. That's not counting what they're doing listener wise. That's only views.
Put that in the holster for when we do the entertainment, so I can find some time to catch up to that for sure. I
Yeah.
definitely wanna
Oh,
talk about
make
that.
sure you look at
put
Bridget
that in
Kelly
the
and what's her face left. Yeah, Joe Budden got some. The Joe Budden network is under inspection.
We'll
I don't
talk about it on the
understand why
hip-hop
he put
episode
Bridget.
for
I'm
sure.
sorry, Bridget Kelly. talk too much. And
Hey,
then
but
she
her
do-
and the old girl from Horrible Decisions
Put it
work
in
well
the
together.
holster,
They got a
Corey,
good
put it in the
dynamic.
holster.
they do, but she
Let's keep it
say
in the
wild
holster.
takes that she go viral on, but it don't help the show because nobody go and watch it. I'm
Hey,
like,
after the
Hey,
show,
all
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying,
write it down.
Charlemagne and his little black. Hey, we trying to get on the Black Effect Podcast Network too, yo. Charlemagne, hook some brothers up. I'm gonna make the plea for us. There you go, Zell.
Right
Hey,
on.
you
Hey,
all
put
about that? Let us get it. Hey, if
as
Joe
long
ain't
as
anything,
Charlemagne,
Joe's black.
yeah.
Just put that in the chat for me. What's the next topic?
The next topic is Marvel.
I haven't
X-Men.
seen, you said something about anime.
Yes,
Marvel's making more anime.
Disney
other
Plus
than
is
Star
doing
Wars?
anime now. Disney Plus is getting the
Yeah.
anime.
Well,
So
you
now-
call it anime. It's animated shows.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because they had the
We
Marvel
anime.
anime series back on the day in G4, like where they did X-Men and
G4
Iron Man
back,
and
shut up,
Blade.
man.
Wolverine and Iron Man, they were on G4. But what's coming up, Zelmay? Talk to me.
Spider-Man freshman year is coming out, and X-Men 97.
Again.
Is that an anime?
Yeah, they both they cartoonish anime, whatever.
Oh, see, hold on. That's a difference now. I got
Okay, are they
Cartoon is American anime. That's all it
it
is.
as anime?
It's a cartoon.
If they're not
Bro,
branding it as anime, it doesn't count.
You tell me you got anime.
man, name
Spider-Man.
American-based anime. That's what I don't know. It's all cartoons
No,
over here.
No, there's a
Don't do it
difference,
like that.
man.
No, we arguing this. What's different? What's different?
All I'm saying, the difference is there's going to be a different
branding.
story and art
The branding is the difference.
Go ahead, go first. Go
It's
ahead.
because it's American.
No. Hold on. So if you tell me you're doing X-Men 97, right? And I'm used to that art style, boom, 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 boom. I'm good with all that. And you tell me
What
we're
makes
doing
it
X-Men
anime?
97 in the same art style as that in a sense, but better. All right, I see where you're coming from. But if you tell me it's an anime, I'm actually a little bit more intrigued about that. Because
I don't
I
know what
like
it's gonna
anime.
be.
I want to see how they.
I just want to know how they're branding it.
That was a good storyline.
I mean,
That was a
anime is
great
technically
storyline.
animation that are made in Japan.
But
so
no,
not-
I'm saying
there's
with
no
Disney
argument.
and Marvel, they've always went really overhand with the.
What did
You
you
know
say,
what I mean?
Montay?
When they do collabs, it's sort of right there. Like I said, the Marvel animes were literally called Marvel anime.
What did you say, Montay?
Sailor Moon. Look,
I'm like, technically,
exactly.
y'all right. Anime is animation. Anime is technically defined as animations that are like made in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically
No.
cartoons. But
No, there's a difference though.
Sailor Moon and X-Men look exactly the same.
Get out
No,
of here.
you're crazy,
Let's
bro.
go. Look and go back. It
No.
just
Talking about the old
Americans
style Sailor Moon, yeah, the old style
Yeah, that's what
Sailor
we
Moon,
talking
yeah,
about.
they had this thing that was
back in the
That
92,
was
they looked
Like
exactly
the
like I'm
colors might have
old.
been the same.
I'm old.
The drawing wasn't the same. You're trying to say the Phoenix looked like all the Sailor Scouts?
He said the
What?
animation style. That I give.
Tor, it's different drawers and different stylistically from what
Okay,
they're trying,
okay.
so.
Well, I'm saying, you know,
I'm just talking about the
my brain
animation
was mad
style,
literal sometimes, yo.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Artistic style is different.
but that's because they're in another country, Joe. They train technically different.
But I'm purely talking from a branding perspective
Oh.
because that's the only
Well, you
difference
can't-
we're
well, you
gonna
can't
find
call
if
it-
we're getting all technical
You can't
about
call
it.
it an anime technically because it's not made in Japan.
No,
Just
let
like
me
you
tell
can't
you
call
this.
it a manga if it's made in China, but it's technically the same.
No,
Bro,
we
did you watch
this
the
is
Star
America.
Wars?
We umbrella'd them all into graphic novels.
Did you watch the Star Wars? This Star Wars and the concepts they came up with for Star Wars in a what is it called? What's it
You
called?
talking about Disney Plus? It's gonna be the
Yes,
same.
Disney Plus.
the Mandalorian?
No.
No, he talking about the what's it called?
The cartoon.
Yeah, he talking about I can't remember.
Oh,
which
the
one.
Clone Wars was the is that the
No.
cartoon you're talking?
No,
or
it's
they
the
did
new one
another
that
one.
I'm
just-
talking
it's the
about
new
the
one that came-
anime version
The new one
of
that came
Star
out.
Wars.
The new one they
Oh,
just
wow.
came out with.
I can't believe we gotta look this up because I watched all of them.
Dang.
I'm gonna take it away. What about Animatrix? Animatrix made the Matrix look way cooler than the Matrix. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
That's
it
what I'm
did.
trying to say.
Yeah, you talking about
The
visions,
story
right?
wasn't
You talking
as
about
good,
visions,
though.
right?
Highly diluted story.
What you said, Zelman?
Visions. You talking about visions?
Visions. Star Wars Visions made
Okay,
Star
I
Wars
heard
look
about
way more
that.
cool than the Star Wars in America. That's why I say that there's a difference. The concepts were way better. Obviously, the art style is.
Disney Plus gonna update it to intensely. You know they ain't gonna just make
But
them old.
let's think about Keanu
They
Reeves
might
doing
do
what
it.
he does, learning how to be the one. But after he does all that, they come out with Animatrix, and Animatrix made the world of the Matrix that much better. That's why I'm saying if you tell me it's X-Men 97 and it's in an anime style, it's probably gonna be way more dope than the one we had coming on Fox 59 Indianapolis on Saturday
I would
morning.
hope
That's
they
what I'm
make
telling
it
you.
better.
Shout
I hope they
out.
would.
Yeah,
hope
I
they
mean,
hope they
That was the
release.
nostalgia, Joe.
no,
You
because
hit
the
the
X-Men, they
nostalgia button.
reported
I
this
felt
movie
like I
the
was about
same
9
exact
years
style as
old
the old.
again.
I hope
If
they
it's
don't
the
do
same
that,
exact
please.
style but better American animation, I'm with that. But you tell me it's an anime, I'm here for it. I'm on that. I'm on
I'm
that
All I
praying
train.
to
know is
God
I'm
they
tired
don't
of
do that. These new
everything being
kids is not
CG.
going for that, Joe. I mean,
Who's not going for that?
I said the new kids ain't going. I'm talking about the new version Montay talking about. If they go,
Are you telling me it's gonna look like that the
If it-
Spider-Man show that's on Disney right now? You know the cartoon one they got right now, which I like a whole bunch. I like that, but it has anime elements. I think an Asian studio took that.
Oh, see, that would technically make it an anime if that was so. Well, depending on what Asian
Or
country
manhwa.
took it.
It might be more manhwa. I think it's got more Korean.
if it's
Yeah.
Chinese, it's 100% CGI. That's all they do. If you ever watch,
Yeah, that's all.
Soul
they
Land.
did.
Soul Land is amazing though. I would recommend y'all watch Soul Land. I've been reading Soul Land. I've been telling Joe about.
I'm ready for
Tang
season
Song.
4 of Overlord, as long as they miss me with a little bit of the CGI.
Joe had no clue who Tang Song was. I said, I've been dreaming of fighting Tang Song all week. Joe like, who is Tang Song? But
I just love the word Tang.
That was the most random text I ever got in my life.
He had me how I doing. I was like, bro, I've been fighting Tang Song.
Well, think at least there wasn't a random link to some bears.
Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is this.
I'm not asking you.
So we didn't even go down the list. So what else is supposed to be quote unquote? Are we keeping this at this is supposed to be anime or just new animated series?
Yes, we got off the
New
track.
animated series.
We're gonna just
Animated series. Okay,
I have
I
no
can-
clue
I can
how it's
go
gonna
with
look yet. So
Y'all had me arguing about something that wasn't even a thing I'm supposed to argue about. I apologize.
Hey,
it was a good
But
discussion.
I think it needed to be brought up. That's a real thing.
I
Get it off
hope
your
they do.
chest.
I hope they do it well. I wonder if it's gonna be like What If. What If was really dope.
yeah, I did like the art style there. That was
Yeah, so I'm interested to see. I don't know how they're gonna do it though, because the Visions had a different art style, so I'm not sure. They might go a little bit older school. I don't know yet. We gotta see because they ain't announced it.
Yeah.
They just sent a picture and just like, hey, look, Spider-Man Homecoming. They didn't even have as a matter of fact, they didn't even see Spider-Man, and then they had X-Men and people hyped. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know how they're gonna do it. I didn't want to know if y'all was excited for it.
Let's
So
just hope
had a
we
good
get the X-Men
discussion.
done right, because the X-Men have been done so horrible throughout the days. They've been just tossed back and forth like the neighborhood whatchamacallit. It's no good.
I mean, we'll
We gotta
see.
get it.
Be
We gotta get it
prepared.
together.
Be prepared for callbacks. Be prepared for Morph was a part of episode 1 of the original X-Men, and
Man,
be
hey,
prepared
Morph
for
was
Jubilee.
deep.
Be prepared for
That
some
was
callbacks.
a deep storyline. The whole Morph storyline, him and the Morlocks. That was all for us being that young when it was
Yo,
going down. That
X-Men
was
was. Yo, why did X-Men hate? Why did that man hate black people?
Who hate black folk?
What's the director, bro? He gave the black
dude
people
who
had the
led
best. He had the best characters, and he
It
killed
was the guy who it was the leader of the mutant.
X2.
He was the dude. What was it? The Friends Against Mutants or something like that. But they were like the mutant KKK, and he was the leader.
Yeah, and then he's supposed to be immortal.
It was a super heavy cartoon for showing up on Saturday morning in 1997.
Yeah, but the dude basically died, so I was confused because he's supposed to be immortal and can't die in the comic book, but he got killed.
Okay, maybe we're thinking about somebody.
I'm talking about the
different.
X2. I'm just talking about the director.
Okay.
And then Bishop died by radiation, which don't make sense because if you know about Bishop, you know
He's
Bishop
from the future.
and his power is to redirect radiation. So I don't know how he can die from radiation.
Redirect energy.
So yeah, he can redirect any energy that goes to him. So I'm like, how does he die from energy waves, energy blasts? It doesn't make sense.
It was too much.
Then they wonder why X-Men, like Fox, lost X-Men. You don't even.
Well,
you don't even know. You don't even use the power.
Did Fox lose X-Men before or after Marvel lost X-Men?
True.
Well, Marvel lost it because Marvel was broke.
Because they were going bankrupt. Stan Lee was like, sell everything. What are you talking about? Get this intellectual property out of my office and get this money into my bank account. God bless the dead, though. That's the only. I cried when Stan Lee died. I can't even front.
Man,
comic books were a big part of my childhood.
But people stopped buying comics, and then it became kind of hard to sell. It's hard to make money when people don't buy comic books no more.
They just didn't buy it in that format.
And by the way, I'm not
telling. The stories are still good.
I'm not
the
saying
stories are still good. You just can't sell it in that format. That's
the medium got left behind in the time. Same thing that's happened in magazines. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It doesn't.
Digital media changed it all.
But people wasn't really checking for that, and then it was going 100% down. DC Comics dying now because YouTube on. Bro, I'm just gonna watch my boy Comics Explained tell me what happened in the Batman.
Yeah, Comics Explained is good, or Comic Storian's a good one too.
Yeah.
So
I have watched both.
Yeah.
So there are plenty of comic book YouTubers. They better watch out and hope they don't take the Toei approach at some point in time.
Shoot, that's the only reason they live right now.
Comic books,
I highly doubt Marvel and Disney go there. Right? I highly doubt
Marvel don't care.
Disney wants you to. Disney's like, here, take our content. They're like, please.
Matter of fact, one of the Comics Explained was he was invited to the Spider-Man premiere, so I showed for sure doubt.
Well, that's what makes the whole not Mark situation like he's gotten paid multiple times to promote Toei's movies and all this other stuff, and you're gonna just do it like that.
That was just to promote, right? They don't know who he
is. But I'm saying doing business with somebody in general just to turn around and then one foul swoop smack it all down is kind of foul.
I mean, you got Comics Explained sitting with Zendaya and them. I'm pretty sure they got some respect.
But the comic books, they got to change the panels when they put them up on the screen and stuff, or they could get the copyright strikes too if they're trying to tell the whole story.
I'm going to say this about Comic Storian and all that. I wouldn't have known how interesting Constantine was.
There you go.
I wouldn't have known about what was it? Manhattan, the Manhattan thing, whatever it was.
Dr. Manhattan versus the DC universe.
Doom's Clock.
Yep, how they rolled. It is a really good story arc. They rolled Dr. Manhattan in good.
And
man is the man.
Injustice also. I wouldn't have known that whole story.
Even though they gave us that horrible game.
But I wouldn't have known that whole
horrible
story
animated series
for Comic Story.
Oh, you mean horrible animated series? That animate.
I mean Injustice 2 was. Or no, it was the first. It was the first Injustice. It was iffy. Yeah, iffy. I think I liked Injustice 2. I don't think I cared for the first video game. It was
that animated movie was terrible, and I never said it about DC. But
I don't mess with DC all like that, anyways. I'm like
DC
bro, Universe Online.
Like,
they do have really good animated movies, though. That's fair.
But that one, that's why I was disappointed.
They do good with the animated series. I just don't care for the characters in themselves a lot of the times.
Zelma, what you say? What's the next topic, brother?
Old school versus new school.
Woo! May I have a shot?
Yeah, Joe. Have it.
Gundam, the original Gundam, the concept was amazing. But the animation compared to now, I think that's what throws off a lot of the new people. But the story of Gundam originally was great, about people that had to be moved to space, like they had to be moved out there because the rich wanted to live on Earth. And so they said, let's move y'all to space and y'all can do what y'all do. And
colonizing the stars.
It was a whole bunch going on there. And I think that because the animation wasn't that great because it was like the 70s and 80s. It doesn't get its just due. So I think when it comes down to new and old anime, it always comes down to the story for me. Animation can be cool. Like, bro, how many times have we seen Wolverine bring out his claws and cut something up? Okay, that's cute. But like, give me some story, man. And I think that's where anime always thrives at. I mean, we've even watched a series like Death Note, and only like 2 punches were
Top
thrown the
tier.
whole time, and that was like Light and Light and L punched each other one time. They was handcuffed to each other. But other than that, it was just a good story. I mean, you think about Lelouch, the Rebellion, things like that. The concepts are
As
what.
long as you leave out the extra seasons, I feel like that took away. They should have left that story alone.
Honestly, they didn't even need to have the mechs in Lelouch the Rebellion. It was a good story. We didn't even need the animation for fights and stuff. It was a good story. So, man, I say that's one thing
Anything
about
with a
anime.
crazy eye.
I say this about anime is that the concepts are what keep me held in there. It's not the animation. It's not. So that's the new and the old. I think that you give more respect to the old just because, you know, you think about Gundam and the whole, like, you know, we're new types. Now we've been raised in space, so we're a new type of people. Those type of heavy concepts are what make, you know, anime great. And we got to give some to the old school. As much as I love Dragon Ball Z, yeah, they ain't really.
Well, it's old school though. You got to think. Go back to Dragon Ball.
The concept really wasn't like super duper intricate. It was just like people overpowering and doing stuff. You get that with a lot with the shonen people, but I don't know, man. That's what I love most about anime is that it's the concepts for me. So
86 is a wild anime. You watch it.
What it's called? 86?
86. That anime make you feel every type of way. That's a really good anime.
Because your show is just an animated soap opera, and that's what people in the world like. Oh, you watching cartoons, bruh? Do you not understand the stakes that are going on?
Oh man, the emotional intricacies of this intellectual property.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready, Montay?
I was letting y'all get all of it out, you know, since you done came down my cause.
Oh
shit. About that time, I'm
Once
going
you
ahead
hit
and be real.
High-speed Birdman hand rub, it's on.
I'm going ahead and say something I feel like a lot of people probably not going to agree with. Especially, well, I don't know. We of the crew here may agree more with me, but I feel like a lot of the younger generation not going to agree with this. I feel as though new school anime are not as good as old school anime. And I say that mainly in respect to storylines. The storylines of a lot of old school anime tend to be deeper than a lot of this new school anime. A lot of new school anime nowadays is more like good main character, bad antagonist, main character rises in strength, gets to antagonist.
Isekai,
and it's generally how a lot of them go. And what I found is, this is in my opinion, a lot of new school anime, they struggle. And when I say new school, I really mean like ones like, probably like I say 2000s on, something like that. 2010s on, whichever route y'all want to go with.
I'd maybe anything after 2003 or 2004, I'd say.
Okay, so that still works.
Trigun
because you got you had like you had Hellsing, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, all that stuff is early 2000s, 2000, 2001, 2002.
Oh, I got more than that, but what I say is like
I'm saying that's when you got the change in like the mid like 2005. I feel like 2005, 2006 on from there.
Man, Ray, get your racks off, my brother.
It's more like they like a lot of older anime had like plot lines that were deeper than just antagonist, main character. That's it. Like a lot of those school, yeah, they more flashy. Like, you know, they're flashy, they're exciting to watch. When I think it's where like the rise of anime came from, like they became more flashy, more exciting to watch. But a lot of new school anime, just in my opinion, struggle to make it to the finish line because there's a lot of anime recently, you know, they sort of had some rocky endings, you know, if we just gonna be real with it. Like Attack on Titan is a perfect example for people who have been spoiled, you know, seeing it in how this manga goes.
Story.
It's a little rough at the end. Let me think of another one. The Promised Neverland, for people who know have seen that one or understand the ending. It's a little rough at the end, you know.
Watch The Promised Neverland.
I'm not gonna say nothing about it, but you know, if you
I want that to happen. Joe, watch The Promised Neverland.
Tokyo Ghoul, which was a decent ending. It got a little rocky in between
No,
the middle and stuff like
not if you
that.
read the manga. It was bad.
It skipped
No,
the
I mean,
best
I read
fight
the
in the
manga too.
whole
Like,
manga, bro. It skipped the
I
best
I mean,
fight.
reading the manga, like the manga got confusing because halfway through, my man went through some
He skipped.
Well, no,
amnesia
but I
stuff.
mean,
a
the
lot.
We'll just
second
say that.
season
They skipped a
didn't
lot, my
even
dad.
technically happen in the
No,
manga.
I'm talking about
If
in the
you-
manga. He still went through this amnesia stuff.
well,
You know,
yeah,
that's where
no, but
Tokyo
I
Ghoul really
mean,
came from.
I just
But
didn't like it when they did
they
it.
skipped a lot to explain a lot.
But
As I
and I read
say,
manga and
left
everything.
some
But like, it's a
stuff.
lot of anime new school now. They struggle to make it to the finish line. Where a lot of older
Yeah,
anime
that is
they
true.
took you through some stuff. Like just perfect example of anime that are older. Like even, I ain't talking about popular one people might remember like Yu Yu Hakusho, but like Princess Mononoke is an older anime. Ghost in the Shell is an older anime. Gundam Wing, the original Gundam Wing, and probably Mobile Gundam had
I
a
like
deeper
G
plot line than
Gundam.
people realize when it comes to just fighting
Shout out to
robots.
G
I went back and
Gundam, the
watched
one no one ever talks
all
about.
50 episodes of Gundam
1989.
Wing. That plot line is deep. Like not just this Gundam Seed BS, not but original Gundam Wing is a
Yeah.
deep storyline. Like some of those
Endless
are actually
Waltz
like deep.
with the tie-in. Yeah.
Rurouni Kenshin is an old school anime. Cowboy Bebop is an old school anime. Hunter x Hunter
Yep.
is an old school anime that was just
The
redone in the late
original one.
2000s.
The original
Yeah.
one.
Berserk is an old school anime. Like these are old school anime. Neon Genesis Evangelion was
Preach.
made by somebody who was depressed, and that mug has a deeper
Very.
meaning than a lot of people realize. Though I hate it because it scarred me as a child. That mug is deep. Like
Let's
it is very
go.
simple. I ain't gonna go through like Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon. That Lupin the Third is an old school anime. The mug
Hey,
just came back
still
and kept
going.
going, and it is also really good. Trigun, Case Closed. A lot of these anime
Ooh.
are just deeper and have plot lines that just be like, no, more than just main character,
Real social
antagonist.
commentary, people.
Like it's a lot of them. Like even go to like the Yu-Gi-Oh ones. I mean, I'll even give you like Yu-Gi-Oh is old school, and that mug went crazy. You know, besides just being deep, it went crazy and all that kind of stuff. I'll even give you one better. If people be like, well, you know, they had One Piece. One Piece is big on longevity. I got you, T-Ray. I'm not even talking about you, but I got you. Like One Piece is big on longevity. Detective Conan is an old school anime, and that mug is longer than One Piece.
It is, but it's still, man. You've been trying to be 16 for 1,200 episodes.
Pokemon.
1,300 episodes.
Pokemon
I got
the most
plenty of
popular
them.
video game.
Like Fist of the North Star.
I ain't
Saint
never gonna talk
Seiya.
bad about
Like it's
Pokemon.
so many anime. Big O is an old school anime. They had a deeper meaning in like 15 episodes, and a lot of anime
let's
do
go,
now.
Big O.
Like I promise, it's a lot of old school anime, and I'm like, a lot of these new school anime, they just aren't that deep. A lot of them just like, you know, broken main character, whole bunch of powers, you know, flashy art style or whatever, get to the finish line in like 25
Shout out
episodes.
to
A lot of
Redo of
old
a
school anime,
Healer for changing
man, shoot. So I'm just like, you know, I like new school anime, you know, it's some that are a little unique or whatever, but they ain't got nothing on old school anime plot lines for the most part, just in my opinion. I mean, just a lot of them, like, man, just that's just my thing. I don't think they touching them on plot lines. Like a lot of people, man, I can go back to some of the people that jog people's memories. Like even the one I said, people go back and watch Card Captor Sakura and will be like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing! Where did this come from?" That's old because they bought that back from when it was like the 1990s. I remember seeing that on Toonami at 3:00. Please believe.
Go back and watch Dirty Pair, Soul Taker.
People looking a lot of these hentai like, man, I remember these harem no anime really good, man. Tenchi Muyo was the original harem, himself, rocking 7 people in his little country house out there, and
all
everybody want to talk about it. Man, I promise you, like go back and watch some of these old school anime and just pay attention to the plot. Some of them will blow your mind. Bruh. I promise you. I did not know Gundam Wing was as deep as it was, or like Ghost in the Shell is basically like Law and Order of nowadays time. Like it really is.
For real. Taking down the predators and everything. Only
and I'm just sitting there like
age. For real. It was
people praise Hunter x Hunter. Like Hunter x Hunter is an old anime. It just got brought back in like a slightly upgraded art style. And I'm just like, for a Fist of the North Star, people like we were just talking about Cowboy Bebop getting canceled off Netflix. Cowboy Bebop came out in 1998. It's 25 episodes of pure glory. And I'm just like, man, a lot of these new school anime ain't got nothing on when it comes to plot lines.
Another one.
Man. They don't.
Gotta love Outlaw
they good.
Star.
Like, don't say like not new school. They good, but they more flashy now than like some of the other stuff. They really are flashy. I mean, Slayers is like a real old school anime that a lot of people may not remember. Boy,
a little too dark for some people. Slayers was real though.
I mean, Slayers,
Dirty Pair is another one. If you had
Escaflowne. If I
Showtime
want
in
to put
the
out that
early
name, people be
90s,
like, man,
Dirty
I don't
Pair
remember
was a
that.
crazy anime.
You know,
It's a lot of old.
you know
I was
what
like,
came back?
Mad
Montay, you
different.
know what came back?
what?
It just came back. Shaman King. They redid it.
Yeah, Shaman King just got redone. Like, because now the one I'm learning they doing nowadays, they redoing old anime.
Now
I'm like,
I
okay,
want
y'all
them to
know
be
what's
fighting
good.
Foodons. I ain't even gonna stunt. That's what I want. I want a fighting
Man,
Foodons remake.
bro, and they will talk about like a lot of anime
Or a
movies are being shown in
Kinnikuman
like,
Ultimate Muscle remake. Tell me that
yeah,
wouldn't be
like a lot of
lit.
old anime I'm learning are being
Ultimate
made, are
Muscle
shown in the movies
remake.
and
I
stuff
know
now.
Zelmay
Bro,
heard me.
Spirited Away will have plenty of people crying, and it was like the
Yeah.
highest grossing anime
It
film
don't
before
need a
Demon Slayer
remake
came
though.
around. Man,
That movie is emotionally perfect.
I'm
Spirited Away.
like, no, y'all don't know nothing about anime when it comes to these old school anime. I think when it comes to plot
They hit
lines and all that kind of
different.
stuff, they'll kill a lot of new school anime. New school, a lot of them is just they good. Don't get me wrong, but they about powers, flashiness, who gonna be the most broken main character. You know, it ain't
No
really got a lot of
substance.
depth when it comes to the plot. Like it's a couple of exceptions. Like me, probably the best new school anime, and I'm willing to put this in like top 3, like just overall new school anything probably within like last 10 years. It's probably Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer has a lot of extra depth to it and like all its characters, and I give it
Yeah.
extreme props for it.
I
Like
just
every
only
character,
complaint I
everybody he
have with
fight
Demon
has
Slayer
deep
is the
meaning in it.
length. It's just too
So I give
short. The
that prop.
manga could have been longer. I feel like they could have done more.
No. It looks perfect. I ain't got no problem with it. Leave it where it is. But like,
See,
I'm good with it.
I feel like they could have done a little bit more. That's my only. I agree with Demon Slayer. I just don't care for the length. I felt like there was just something a little bit more they could have added in.
My man said, "Hey,
Well,
bro,
to be fair, I give them props when they went back and like added on to the ending of the manga. When they went back and added more to that, that made it perfect.
I
to me.
thought that was cool.
That made it perfect to me. I'm like, you good now.
Yo, the author said he ain't had no time. Hey, bro, we gonna end it like this because I basically, I ain't gonna spoil for y'all, but it ain't nobody left. I don't know what kind of story.
No, you said Arthur. No, you reminded me of Arthur. That bring me up another new school anime that to me struggled at its finish line. That's Seven Deadly Sins. I love Seven Deadly Sins, but to me, it seemed like it struggled at the finish line, bro. It literally seemed like they just chopped it off. Like, you know, we're just gonna stop here. And I'm just like,
and then went straight into a spinoff.
Yeah, so I'm like, to me, it's a lot of new school anime. I've heard people. I haven't. This might be a thing. I haven't watched Fairy Tail, but a lot of people complain about Fairy Tail's ending. Is for another example.
It's the worst ending ever.
Like, it is.
I would have spoiled the ending. It beat every. I have never seen the worst ending in Fairy Tail. I don't care what nobody says.
That ended friendship for me.
Montay, I'm spoiling. I don't care. Bro, Montay, dragon got the power to control time and space at the end. And he put everybody in a chamber of time and space. And he like, friendship. And punched the dragon.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
dragon
remember
died.
you telling me about this.
I said that's not possible. Bro, I control time and space. How can I not dodge a regular punch?
Bro, I mean,
not if there's a little bit of friendship behind it. Woo.
That's just me, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of new school anime struggle to get to the finish line. For me, a lot of old school anime never had that problem because they prosper deep. Even Trigun is only like what 13 to 20
21 episodes.
I promise you. Matter of fact, that mug is a short amount of episodes. Cowboy Bebop is short amount of episodes. I even got another one for you, bro. Inuyasha has a super deep storyline. Even though it's all wrapped around love, relationships, and whatever they may be. That mug storyline is seriously deep as a mofo. Like Inuyasha, even though he looks simple, has more depth as a main character than most of these other people do. Because this man, human mother died, demon father died, brother hates him, and is in a love triangle. Man, please.
Not to mention his brothers out here grooming.
I'm sorry, and that's why people hate when Boruto and they compare Boruto to Naruto. Like Montay said earlier,
Boruto's getting better though.
You can't complain.
They're finally separating. They're doing I want to give props to the Boruto manga currently. It's doing better.
That's because Kishimoto came and took it over.
Yeah, he came back. He was like, y'all messing this up. I'm back, and that's the only reason. But it's crazy because that's literally like the direct moment when it started getting good again.
You know what they messed up with that on? They messed up with Boruto because at first they tried to make Boruto into like a sympathetic character. I'm like, bro, your dad is the most OP character in history.
No, you gotta make it. It's Naruto's son. You gotta make that nigga ignorant.
Your son,
No.
your dad is the hero of the world, dog. If he busy, he busy. Quit whining.
No, that wasn't where I got.
Quick cry, baby. You a genius.
I got threw off at first. It wasn't just the fact that his dad is Naruto. It's the fact that your dad is Naruto, but Sasuke said, "I'll train you." It's like, bro, you cannot start off getting the best of both worlds in the first few episodes. That's what like sort of tilted me. I'm good now, but
you know what I love about Soul? I'm gonna tell y'all about Chinese Soul Land.
There's too much privilege in this.
This is what I love about Soul Land. If y'all ever read the manga or read it's CGI Japanese, it might be a lot sometime for you if you want to rush that. I don't know if you want to, but the story is like Naruto about his kid, except for his kids are a lot different than him, and they ain't trying to force them to be him in any type of way. Matter of fact, all his kids weaker than him. Like, no, I am the god of the anime. I'm kind of spoiling, but
I run this.
Yes, and I'm the strongest, and it goes up there. Like, you ain't gotta be me. That's his whole damn point. Like,
Well,
you ain't gotta be me.
That's one of the reasons I like Baki so much. Another good old anime that doesn't get enough credit. I feel like everyone's seeing the Baki Netflix and they're like, "Oh, Baki's so lit." But the '90s Baki, that stuff was gritty, which you honestly should watch if you're gonna watch the Netflix, because it's actually a direct continuation.
What's the other one that just came out? What's the other one that just came out too?
What?
That's like Baki.
No, the Dragon one that's a remake that just came out.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not gonna lie. Remake
Dragon
anime.
remake.
With the evil emperor.
Dragons.
I can't think of the name of it right now. My mind running blank. But yeah, it's a good one too. They took out a lot of those old he grabbing the is when he falls stuff. They kind of took a lot of all that out, but
I mean, I'm just looking like I'm standing even more with it now. Also, anime plot lines and storylines just kill New Age right now. When you come to flashiness and animation,
They had a chance with Attack on Titan, and they fumbled the ball. It was a storyline I could get behind, and then you had to kill it at the end.
They chickened out, bro. They chickened out. That's all. They chickened out.
I'm gonna tell you again. If you want to watch a new anime,
you let Twitter change the ball game for you. What's going on?
Yo, 86. I still recommend 86 to everybody. So 86. I
recommend viewing the fan-made ending of Attack on Titan instead of the regular one.
All right, we got one more.
I know that one. That's where they should have went. No, but I mean,
there was a way that they could have done it that would have, without spoiling for everyone that hasn't seen. There was definitely a few different ways I feel like they could have done it that people would have been happy about, but they literally took the worst way possible.
Yo,
it was like pick your own adventure, and they literally picked the worst adventure possible at the end. It was the worst option.
Somehow we always diss Attack on Titan
and then doubled down on it.
And Fairy Tail
ending. They doubled down on it.
We just diss the endings every anime episode.
I mean, it's not that. It's just a lot of anime New Age now struggle to make it to this finish line, bro. They really do.
They dropped the ball.
Like a lot of them do. I named a bunch of them. The Promised Neverland, people are pissed because it dang it ends on a cliffhanger. We went through Attack on Titan. We went through Seven Deadly Sins. We went through freaking Fairy Tail. Naruto made it, but they made it, but people still question the last part, but they made it.
So if
I'm gonna include Bleach in there, Bleach, oh my god. I don't even talk about that.
But there's a chance with these new chapters, Bleach could hopefully get fixed. Hopefully,
they can't fix everything, but I mean, even they struggle to
fix it. Shout out K Michelle. Shout out K Michelle. That's random.
We should keep that in the holster. Keep that.
What? Shout out K Michelle. You want to shout out K Michelle? We need to keep it.
Like the only ones I know that made it that was fine was Demon Slayer is fine. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is fine.
Yep, they had to go back and change it up.
Yeah, because they swapped off the anime ending, but the manga ending of the stuff is fine. That one's fine.
Hellsing Ultimate too. I feel like when they get them going back and shortening it helped it in the end. The little remake of Hellsing Ultimate. Because you got to think at the original Hellsing, they made up the ending. They hadn't even got to the end of the manga yet. So the animation, I'm pretty sure that the production company had to make the ending.
I just want to say James Harden. is in COVID protocol?
90%, 50%
Oh,
of the
Lord.
NBA
I
is
was
in
gonna say,
COVID
I
protocol
thought
right
most
now.
basketball players were in like
The
the way
whole
it's
half of it, they
sounding on
cancel like
Twitter.
4 games, dog.
That's
The
the
Nets got
ending
like
Oh, you
6
talking about the
players.
Bulls? The
that's
Bulls
the
they
ending
did.
of the NBA.
See, the way they make it sound on Twitter, it sounds like most of the NBA just got the goddamn 10-day quarantine in the middle of the season.
Brooklyn got 6 players, bro.
Omarion
Oh, wait.
out here doing boys bad.
It's
Oh,
Kevin
man,
Durant
I'm
by
going through some
himself
more old
playing, bro.
school anime. Oh, my
Kevin Durant
gosh.
versus
I'm
whoever.
going through more old
Kevin
school
Durant
anime.
with his
This is
ashy ankles and his
better.
bald hats out there hooping with somebody, just some random bench warmer.
You know
Beautiful
Kevin Durant.
segue into our last topic. What's going on, Zelmay?
Yeah, last topic. Oh, basically, what anime conversations y'all tired of hearing? And I'm just gonna say it. Who can beat Goku?
But yeah,
I'm with you. I'm on that one. I'm with you on that one. Who can really whoop Goku? That's where I'm at. That's my argument. I'm tired of it. I'm going with Goku. It is what it is. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Like Goku is literally, he's even the strongest character in his anime, but he is literally the litmus test for every anime protagonist.
Yeah.
And Monray, I don't need you to revisit why we need to just start all over with people, because no, it is what it is. Goku is a god who is a Super Saiyan, who is a Super Saiyan version of that. So
I'm already there.
They argued
sick of it.
Goku, Naruto is the planetary level.
Oh my God, the Naruto planetary.
That power
one,
scaling
bro.
is so funny to me. When it's like, no, he's like can destroy a continent.
But Naruto
He's
survived in
better.
space when they cut the moon in half.
I'm gonna
It was hollow.
let me end it
It
for
was
y'all.
hollow.
Let me end it for
It
y'all.
was hollow.
Let me end this
Superman
for
gets
y'all,
his
though.
powers from the sun, so it's infinite.
Let me end it for y'all. At the end of Reincarnation of a Slime, Rimuru will own Goku.
See.
That's it.
We out here causing problems in the anime community. We chose violence today, people.
I dare somebody to say you wouldn't. That dude at the end, if you read the manga, nah, fam.
I'm still reading it, so
That's what I'm saying. Nah, fam. Don't worry about it.
What I would say for my anime argument, I'm sick of hearing.
Bruh, like I said, if go and read the light novel of Saitama, y'all understand. There ain't no.
Oh, well, besides the fact that Saitama would not be Goku, I'm not even going to that. I'm sick of.
If you look at Murata in 1 right now, bro, the way they're redrawing the web comics, bro, it could all come to
Montay, what's
at the
yours?
end of the day.
Mine will be Genjutsu does not beat everything. Itachi does not beat everybody, bro. Let it go. He does not beat everybody, bro. Like I'm sick of Genjutsu will be Dragon Ball characters. It won't. I'm sick of Genjutsu will be this. No, it will not. Calm yourself. Genjutsu is not that busted. Oh my gosh.
Not everybody's
It is
Itachi,
so
people.
Like, just let it go. The finger Genjutsu, no, it stop. It won't go always. Let it go. Oh my gosh. It won't. It just won't. It's not as busted as people just make it out to be. I'm just like, bro, it won't change overall strength, bro. I'm sorry. It just will not.
Anus Vol Gold will beat Goku. And if you know who that is, you know.
I just
want. We got Ichigo is universal. Like, oh my gosh. Like, here we go again. It's like
Goku can't be Ichigo. Ichigo's a ghost. Goku can tell like what?
Yeah. He can't touch him. He's on the spirit. He leaves his body, so he's not in a corporeal form, man.
Goku been dead too, dog.
Goku has come back.
Has definitely beat up plenty of ghosts. Y'all better quit playing.
Frieza was a ghost in the Tournament of Power.
Frieza was a ghost in the Tournament of Power.
Facts.
Aaron beat
you reminded me of one I heard recently that I didn't even know was an argument. I heard one that was like in Dragon Ball Z that people have been arguing that Kid Buu is stronger than Buhan. I could not believe this was an argument, bro.
You know what?
I promised you.
Yes,
bro.
I'm with you. That is an argument I'm tired of hearing too. How can Kid Buu be stronger than Ascended, whatever, with Mystic Gohan, Piccolo, and a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks?
But didn't Toriyama come out and officially say, though, somewhere that Buhan was the strongest form of Buu?
He did.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know,
sure.
but people have just been doing different arguments of
And
like a
I don't like that
mistranslation.
argument. I don't like that's the
It's a,
argument I'm tired of too.
That's a
it's a
toxic one
but
mistranslation
too.
for most of them.
it's because they said that he's the most dangerous form. I'm like, yes, he's crazy.
Yeah, most.
Yeah, he's
He's
crazy.
insane.
He's
He's a
crazy.
kid.
So what? That doesn't make you stronger because you're crazy.
The first thing he did was blow up a planet as soon as he was born. Yes, he's insane. He's
I'm
the
not
most
gonna lie,
dangerous, but
though.
he's not the
The beat-
strongest.
The beatdown that Kid Buu puts on Vegeta is different, bro. Like that is an iconic beatdown. I'll give him that. The beatdown he puts on Vegeta when he first gets there, bro.
Question, Tor. That one or Broly beating up Frieza for hell?
Oh no, I got to go with the Kid Buu one because Kid Buu is so disrespectful, bro.
Yo, Vegeta was like, he kept making Vegeta mad. He will power up and just beat the snow.
Like that fight before they.
That was
bruh.
funny. But yeah, Super Saiyan 3 cannot beat Buhan at all. So I don't know how they would even make the argument.
That
Super Saiyan 3 is one
exactly.
of the most overhyped forms, but underutilized at the same time.
We never saw it, but like 3 times.
Overhyped and underutilized.
Vegito definitely would have put the hands to Kid Buu easy. Done.
But he's the most dangerous. But he's insane. I don't know why y'all arguing because he said he's the most dangerous. That means he's strong. No, that means he's insane. That's all
like Joker's not the strongest, but he's the most insane.
Yeah,
he's
the
very
Joker's
dangerous.
not the Bane can whoop the Joker, but the Joker would basically murder. Who killed more people, Bane or Joker?
I'm sure Killer Croc could kill the Joker.
The Joker killed.
Well, I'm pretty sure Joker's probably got the highest body count in Gotham, yo.
Joker got the highest body count anywhere, dog. Joker has killed 10,000 people like 10 times, and Batman still live. 10,000
Let him live every rip.
He destroyed essentially what is New York City.
He blew up Metropolis.
Yeah. He beat Batman's adopted son to death with a crowbar. And still got to live.
He had Batgirl. We ain't gonna say what he did, but he had that happen while her dad watched.
Go read The Killing Joke, people.
Joker might be the sickest villain there is ever. I don't even know.
Have you guys seen the comic book 3 Jokers though? That's a really good Joker story. I feel like it gives a lot of insight, and it makes sense. Whether you want to take it as canon or not is up to you.
The Joker has a lot of crazy story. All the Jokers. That's why they keep making Joker movies, because Joker's like the most popular character.
Bruh. Like, people love crazy because people love what they are.
Joker, like, all he does is try to prove a point. He doesn't even care if he died. He told Superman in Injustice, "I win, Batman."
Yep.
After he gets a hand
got a hole punched in him, and those were his last words.
He's like, I don't care about this. My thing was, all it takes is one bad day, and we're
all the same.
That's all his point was. I'm like, this why this dude's the amazing character. He has one point to prove, and Batman refuses to give him his point. So he continues to murder.
Batman could if Batman would just prove the Joker right and kill him, Gotham would be a safer place.
I'm like,
but Batman's pride just won't let him do it.
Superman had a point in Injustice. He's like, hey, bro, if you kill him, we would have these problems.
Yeah.
All he wanted was to prove
but the
it, right?
reasoning behind Batman not killing him is also a little stupid, but I understand it.
Batman beats up homeless people that rob people, bro.
You know how many people got broken legs just for simple B&Es?
Batman out here harassing prostitutes on the road.
Joe's already stood his soapbox on Batman and all of his privilege.
One day we gotta get Craig gonna have to talk about it. I need to hear that rant.
Don't want to hear. I do not want to hear Olympus Mons rant about Batman. I don't need to hear it anymore. He already changed my perception of Batman because he was like,
throw on the Koopy.
He took it away from the I'm Batman aspect of it and started talking about Bruce Wayne, the man. And I didn't
Yeah,
like
Bruce Wayne is a person.
Bro, Bruce Wayne got enough money to buy Justice League a whole country in space, put everybody in Gotham Port.
Yep.
That's why they robbing
And
people,
instead, he
Batman.
bought a way to kill every superhero on the planet.
it's bothersome to me.
As
And
it should be.
I don't want to hear him talk about this because I'm gonna further start thinking about people like I'm gonna give Peter Parker the benefit of the doubt, bro. He just trying to make it.
I don't.
He live paycheck to paycheck.
He
No.
broke. He allowed to. He can't save them.
He's
No,
allowed
after-
to not be able to really help the
After
community.
Dr. Octopus set it up for him, no, Peter Parker right now as we speak, he got a whole multi-million-dollar industry too. He went to college, he got his college degree, he got his little lab going on.
Well, that wasn't
No,
even.
He just
No.
like
Speaking of lab,
Batman.
then I'm gonna
That's
tell y'all
Dr.
what I'm done
Octopus
for the
though.
day.
That's not. It's really
Speaking
No,
of
but he
lab,
kept it after Doc Ock left though. He's still Parker Industries is still a thing.
look, speaking of labs, nobody has a better lab than Superman. He has alien technology as his base. And he's like,
I don't know.
yeah, y'all,
Batman
yeah,
got
y'all-
a dinosaur in the
hold on
goddamn
now. Let me
Batcave.
get my thought out. Hold on now. He has alien technology. There we are. They are ages above us. And he's like, y'all just got to deal with cancer. That's something Superman can't beat.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck,
Well,
Superman?
to be fair to Superman, he don't
Alien
trust humans.
privilege.
Technically, he's like, I ain't one of y'all, so it ain't my problem. Second,
It ain't my
I don't know.
problem.
Batman's not one of us either. Bruce Wayne is not. He's not a broke boy.
No, but
He's a
Superman ain't even from the planet. He ain't even from the solar
and
system.
plus, he don't trust humans. Lex Luthor been trying to
Yeah, I
kill
was
him
gonna say-
randomly for no reason.
No, humans trust Superman more than they trust Spider-Man. Lex Luthor is the only person that hates Superman.
Not in New York.
Everybody's cool
Everyone
with
loves
Superman.
Spider-Man in New York.
It's just it's a newspaper journalist that spreads propaganda. So that's like people going on Twitter talking crazy about Spider-Man at all times. So let's not forget that's what's the power of social media.
Well, you can hate Spider-Man if you just imagine going like cuss out Superman and you gonna be scared out your mind.
No, Spider-Man
No,
just
because
as
he
bad, bro. Spider-Man can still kill you with a finger flick. Let's
But
not
he's not
sleep
gonna
on
do
how
it.
strong.
He's not gonna do it. You gonna come off laughing
Yeah.
at Spider-Man. And then let me who's
Yeah.
another one? Wonder Woman.
Oh,
She's
she
a-
don't care if you're a
she
dude.
She don't
you
even
can die.
exist.
She basically a god, Joe.
Yeah, she's basically
She's
Superman as a
literally
woman,
Zeus's
almost.
daughter.
That's pretty much what she is.
She's literally Zeus's daughter. There's a,
She's Superman as
a
a woman.
disconnect from the human side.
Yeah, so like they ain't even really human. So it's kind of like
I
weird.
mean, that's something I actually wondered. Like, now I'm going back to Batman. Batman is like, you know, the most popular or one of the most popular, richest dudes in the world. How does he find so much free time without like people looking for him?
Because he's got a
Like, this
black
man
man
like
running
be
his
out
company.
across the cosmos and everything.
Alfred takes
And
back
we're in the
Orange
world
Zone.
now where a celebrity can't get away with nothing
Well,
now.
Montay,
How does he
Montay,
find so
Montay,
much
Montay.
free time?
Monte, I don't have a clue what Jeff Bezos be doing.
Exactly.
Hey,
There it
facts.
is. Have you ever seen Jeff Bezos
Bruh,
and
there you
Batman in
go.
the room at the same time?
He just shows up with phallic spaceships out of nowhere,
They
This
like,
and we
dude
don't
just
even
got
know
the
till they
Time
launch it.
Magazine Person of the Year, and I'm like, for what? How did
Jeff
he help
Bezos
me
went
this
to
year?
the moon,
I'm
dog. I'm
confused.
like,
He's
what?
on
How do you have
SNL.
time for this? So back
He's on
Didn't they-
SNL.
Didn't they just break the orbit? Did they actually go to the moon, or did they just leave the Earth's
I don't
atmosphere?
know what they did. They be lying.
And then,
Earth
and
people
then
ain't got nothing
do
to
you
do.
get to be Times Man of the Year because Leonardo DiCaprio about to take your bitch? Is that how you become
Wow.
Times Man of the Year?
Hey,
Hey, The
Leo
Rock
better watch
wouldn't-
out, because that Bezos money, you gonna end up on one of them spaceships. Only
What
not.
spaceship? His son's name is X.
When you
What?
got that
Man,
kind of
on
money,
that.
you can name them what you want.
Why couldn't I ever just deliver stuff that people want to people? What's wrong with me? What happened? I could have worked at Domino's. I could have worked at Pizza King. That's a place up north for those that don't know. I could have worked at what's a big chain? I don't know. Anything. Domino's not
McDonald's.
hitting like that.
Uber Eats.
Amazon said, you know what? We just gonna
Five
deliver
Guys.
stuff to people. And if you order something now, I'm a Prime member. If I order something now, they said you're not getting it till the 27th. When usually it's the next day. Now, what powers do you really have, Jeff Bezos?
It's called money.
Just the power to take our money.
I ruined people's Christmas this year. I'll be honest. I should have did that shit in November, but but I mean, can Jeff Bezos really save the day? Can he make it happen before Christmas? I don't know.
Jeff Bezos, the new.
I mean,
Claus.
if you look at the numbers, technically he could.
Man, I seen Amazon Prime like 100%.
He got more money than people on the planet.
They clogged up all of what's called Fall Creek Road. Delivering, like they had 4 or 5 vans just dropping stuff off all down this one big long ass street in Indianapolis. It's crazy and holds up traffic, but ain't nobody mad at them. Ain't nobody mad at them. They gotta do what they gotta do. They said if I order something today, I would not get it in Prime member between the 27th and January 3rd. And I was like, oh my God.
That's how that goes.
Amazon doing way
You
better.
missed the Christmas window.
You go to eBay, they said we'll send it to you in February.
eBay ain't even got a real delivery service. That's the worst part about it. eBay been bad delivery since Iverson's was coming out constantly.
Bro, I bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards from eBay and they charged me and I never got them. And they were like, he said you got
that
them.
That does not surprise me.
I said, no, I didn't get them. Like, nah, he said you got them. How you gonna tell me what I got? And then they argue with me. And to be honest with you, I ain't used eBay since. So
eBay had all the Iversons in them, the questions and the answers, and they would like. You wasn't gonna get them.
Them Koreans got some fake Iversons for you, ready?
Facts. Hey, shout out to the Koreans. I'm out here, man. I gotta go there sometime. Hey. Somebody that's very special to me has gone to Korea before, and it sounds lit. I even heard they got hood, like nigga.
It depends on which part of which Korea we talking about.
I was in Seoul.
South Korea. It gotta be South.
You can't get to North.
Butter.
I was gonna say you can't make it to North.
No.
But yeah, I went to Seoul. Seoul is very beautiful.
Which one got the hood?
I be so if you black though, they expect you to sing. Weird.
Like black hood Korea.
Did you sing for them?
South Korea? Yeah, South Korea got South Korea got BT.
Yeah, cause they listen to gospel music. They like Kurt Franklin.
They like Kurt Franklin.
Yeah, my sister was at the channel like Kurt Franklin. Kurt Franklin popular in South Korea.
Hey,
I mean, you know Kurt Franklin.
Play to your demographic, I suppose.
Bro, that's why I always get a Samsung, just because like bump it. South Korea, I rock with y'all. I'm Samsung all day. Bump it. Why not?
I'm not lying, bro. They literally know English of gospel music. They don't know no English, but they
know actually a lot of English. I've been told.
No, they do not doing in Seoul. They like no, we know
South
gospel
Korea doesn't
music.
know English. I got my intern here. And they definitely
and they
know
want black
English
people to sing.
Korea. Not the part I was in.
most people know.
Not the part I was in. They told me they ain't know nothing.
That makes it when I was there, they was acting mad funny like they ain't know the English.
Wait, who went to Seoul Korea on this show right now? Hold on, who went?
Trevor.
Trevor, you went to Seoul Korea?
Yeah, my sister was in the military base though. Then I went to Tokyo Disney after. It's on a vlog. It's actually on my YouTube.
Wait, hold on. You got a vlog or when you went? Whoa! Let's talk about Trevor's. Oh, hey, don't worry about it. Let's
talk about how much they dislike black people in Asiatic countries.
I actually showed. It's actually the first picture on that YouTube video. I don't know if it's up though. It might just be on this channel. I gotta put it up on the other channel, but it's a private. So I gotta see. It's on one of them. I don't know.
No, that's a big deal because I've been watching a lot of quote unquote Korean shows lately. So definitely want to watch your shit.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a vlog. I gotta see which one I put up because it's one I gotta. I
thought you were gonna say listening to a lot of Korean music. I just.
By the way, if they tell you they got the new Spider-Man movie,
music is kind of somewhat in my regiment at this point in my life.
You like K-pop, Joe? You K-pop fan?
K-pop is a thing, man. They actually be rapping.
Joe's like, if it's catchy, bruh, I'm gonna let it ride.
By the way, if you listen to this if you made this, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret about my vlog. The first image on my vlog is a place.
It's K-pop?
No, and the South Korean pop. It's a vlog. They told me 99 cents you can watch Avengers Endgame. The movie ain't even came out of America yet. Me and my brother said we going up there. That is not a movie place.
That's not a movie place.
Yes, I showed the screen and showed you a picture of what it looked like.
Yo. I want.
That's in Japan, by the way. That's in Japan, not Korea, by the way. That's in Japan. I want that to be known. That's in Japan.
Wrap this show up. I gotta have a real conversation with you.
Yeah, but I'm just telling y'all, that place, do not go in that door. At the beginning of my vlog,
It's a
do
trap.
not go in that door. Whatever you do,
I'm
it
done.
will
I
be
gotta have
a
this
heavy
conversation
set.
with you, man.
Hey,
I gotta
it's
have
not
a Korean expert over
freaky.
here.
And
I
that
gotta
is
have a
not
conversation
shit
with you.
movie, dog. This is like virtual reality, though, but it's not. I'm like, no, bro. What y'all got going on in here? Man, my brother said,
Not
we
the
in
kind
the
of
ghetto
reality
of Tokyo
you
right
put
now.
in
It's time to leave. Not Tokyo. Tokyo is clean New York, dog. It's clean
No,
New
yeah,
York.
Tokyo is like that.
It's clean New York
It's
City.
It's not hard to be cleaner than New York. The parts I've been in
No,
New
I'm
York
talking
for.
about Tori, I'm talking you go to jail, you throw something on the floor. We not talking little time. That woman said you go to jail for months. That was the one of the Asian ladies from Tokyo Disney told me. Shout out to her. It was cute. All right, we out of here. Montay, Joe, Tori, any last words?
Follow me
Struggle
on
to do
social
TV.
media.
Otherwise,
Afro Comedy
buy the
765.
merch.
Y'all know the move.
Why y'all
Buy the
interrupting
merch.
each other the whole show? Y'all even did y'all intros again. Whatever they said, y'all heard one of them. All right, peace.
Peace.
Yeah.